Howdy, all you wild and crazy critters. We got another little idea going on here today. Wanted to re-emphasize some texture building and things like that for if you're working on templates that are made for, whether they're made for layer clothing or whether they're made for mesh clothing, really doesn't make a difference. But they are different in the way they look. So, such as I'll give you a little uh, idea on how this is. Let's see, we want I think I'll start with the top. Okay, so we'll go there, open that one up, and uh, if you hold on a second, I'm gonna fix this just for a moment. I want to turn everything off that needs to be off, and everything on that needs to be on. So let's go back down to colors. This is usually the way it shows up when you open one of these up. Now, I actually got this template here, and it is a mesh template. I have the mesh work as well. Uh, I got this from a place called Buy Crash. This young lady is very talented when it comes to making mesh outfits. Um, in her and I'll put a it should be down there in my description should be an in-world link as well as the marketplace link if you prefer to shop on marketplace there. Um, her when you like if you go to her store to buy something, you can buy the outfit just for you, you know, or you can buy the full perm templates that come with the DAE files, the object files, the PSDs, like this one right here is. This is called sportswear. To me, when I seen the picture of it, it was to me it was a cross between sportswear and lingerie. But you know, hey, and yeah, I meant to say lingerie. I got a young one that runs around here saying lingerie to his mother all the time. So yeah, I just thought it was funny to say that. Um, but she always puts colors in the PSD file, so you can just put a color on it. There you go. You're done with it. You can save that just like it is. And if you want to, you can turn the band overlays off. Is totally at your discretion to be able to do that. Logo, so you can turn that off. You can turn the AO off if you want to. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, you can do that if you want. Um, I kind of like having the AO lines on it. It creates when you put it onto the mesh, it creates uh, a shadow-like effect to what we would, you know, what probably somebody that sews clothes would call the seam line or whatever. I don't know. I don't sew. But what I do to make sure I don't mess up the PSD that came to me when I bought it. What I do is I will open the PSD in here just like this, and then I don't even touch it. I won't change it. I won't click on anything. I just go right back over to File, and I save as, and I save it. I usually leave the name alone, just because you know, it's going to go right back to the folder where the sports lingerie is. But the extension on the end, if you go to save as, will be XCF, and that's if you're using GIMP, which that's what I'm using. I save it as an XCF, and then I take the original PSD and I move it over to a folder I have. Don't delete this or I will shoot you. That's the name of the folder. So um, I'd like to keep my originals. I don't want to lose them. Now the difference is XCF file is like GIMP's version of a PSD. So everything is still just like it was over here on the right hand side. I have everything will still do what it's supposed to do. The only thing I did was I added a folder called add-ons. I put that in there. And with add-ons, I put textures in the add-on place. I have some stars in there. I got camo. I got reptilian skin. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me zoom in a little bit and see if you can, maybe we can see it. You can, well, yeah, you can sort of see that. I also have granite. I had a granite effect. I like the camo better, but I'm an old redneck, so you know that kind of gives that away. Let's get that back down. It's too big. Okay, so in here, I won't leave sportswear on there like that. I don't really need. I don't need that on there. But what I would like to do is, and I will create this on later because it'll take a while for me to do it. But you can, as I say, you can turn that off, and then you can create another message, whatever text you want to put, and you can put it across the top and the bottom of that, and it will show up on the clothing when you put it on, or when you put this texture onto the mesh outfit. Now, of course, I will tell you, obviously, I'm a guy, and this is women's clothing, so no, I won't be wearing it. Unless I get a female avatar so I can try it on. But yeah, that won't happen. So what I'm going to do though is down here in the colors, I have her colors are, or at least these look like pastel colors, which are fine. They look nice. Teal. Okay, so for now though, I'm going to turn the colors off, and I'm going to use my colors because they're the textures that I used here are denim, and again, I'm a denim guy. I like denim. Most of the clothes I make are denim. Let's see, we got florals. That's too much. Yeah, it's too dark. I could lighten these up too, so I'm not really worried about them being dark as they are. What do you get with stars? You can see the stars in that, but not real super good. That's a nice one. Yeah, little stars in it. Anyway, the thing was I had somebody ask me about dropping textures onto this mesh because it doesn't look like that other template. Here, I'll show you this real quick. These other templates that I use, or that I've used. Oh wait a minute. Let's just go here. There. And we'll just open that one. That'll be fine. Open this one up. Now this one here, there's nothing being shown just yet because I have everything turned off. But this is my own PSD that I made with a set of tops, and I can put whatever top I want to on there. That's my corset tops. Okay, that wasn't the ones I was looking for, but it'll do for this. Let's see, hold on, that's corset. Let's move up. Tube tops. What do we got in that range? Yeah, there we go. There's a tube top. And then we need I must have deleted it. Alright, well, let's create a layer there. Just leave it like it is. And put... I need a color to put in. I need something to put in there. And I will mode and grain merge that. Okay, so now let me move it to 100. Okay, so you can actually see the texture now. It's denim. That is a denim texture. Yay! Got denim in it. Okay, but that's how easy it is, really, to. I mean, y'all seen me make clothes before, so this is nothing new. I always remember, though, I don't care what texture you put on it. You can put flower textures on there. It don't matter, whatever you put on it. Just make sure that you go up here to the mode, which is right above opacity. And no, I know I don't pronounce that right, but oh well. Go up here to mode, though, and go down through. Click each one if you want to, and just check out, what each one of them does. I usually pick either overlay or I pick grain merge. If I pick overlay, it's really light, and which is fine. A lot of people will use overlays so that they can add more of a color tone to that using the color wheel over here. People will do this on purpose so that they can put more color into it, and it's better if you create another layer. We'll say 1, label that in 1, and drop the color on there. And again, you go to I got overlay on that, and on that one I got overlay as well. So now now I've got a texture of flowers, and I've got additional blue added to it to make it a little more seamless. And I can zoom back in. Now see, it don't look like denim anymore now. Yay, no denim. Chuck is falling off of his rocker. Okay, so, but that type of clothing right there is where I already have the mesh. If I have the mesh to that, it's in world already, and it's waiting for me to save this texture, upload it as a regular, or save this image, and I'll upload it as a texture, PNG texture, into Second Life, and then on that mesh I will right click on it, hit the textures folder, find this texture in my textures folder that's inside Second Life in my inventory, and I will find this texture, and I will grab that, drag it and drop it over there into that little field, and when I push OK, then the mesh will have that on it. So but most of the time when I make these kind, I don't have the mesh to all of these. Some of them when I bought them came with the mesh, some don't. Some were just regular clothing templates, like this one right here came just like that. I don't have the mesh for it. Somebody I'm sure sells it. I just don't know who. I can find it, but I would probably use this as a layer, as layer clothing, so that you can wear something over it. You can put a vest over it, or a jacket, or something like that. So that's probably what I would do with this. Now, before I get any more ahead of myself, let's go back to where I was, and I'm not going to save that. This is the original intent for today, is to work with this. This guy, or this product, this is a template, much like the other one, just this one is preset and made for the mesh outfit that this came with, okay, or that came in the box that this came in. So the shirt, I got the shirt DA files, and I have the pants DAE files, and I have the PSD, which is this, so that I can color this, texture it the way I want it, And then when I upload, I can upload that just like you see on the screen right there. I can save that, upload it as a PNG into Second Life, and the mesh shirt will be like really bright white, probably whenever I first put it on, and I can add this to it through the little window under the texture tab. Mm. But coloring this is easy, and I know a lot of people get confused with it because we are working with. Some people don't use GIMP. I don't care which program you use. If it's got layers in it, where you can break down and add things, add more things to the image you're working with, uh, then you can texture it. So like in here, I added this folder, and I added this add-ons folder. I did the add-ons because I wanted to have different types of. See, like, I'm gonna go back to camo, and then the textures folder right here. I got it in there because like I said, I have a lot of denim over here on the lower right hand corner of my thing. I have lots of denim textures. I have, there's the stars one. I have lace, if you're into lace. I'm not going to make that lace, but um, I have pastels with flowers on them. I have um, a cloth cotton look, and I can turn that around where it's up and down. The lines ain't running left to right. I can turn that around where they're running, uh, vertical or horizontal, however I want them to run, and do that. So yeah, it's all good. But if you want to add a texture to any of this stuff, if you want to be able to add into, uh, I would create another uh, box, and I would call it, I don't know, I'm gonna call this one test. And off the test one here, there's nothing on it. I'm going to turn that off. If you want to turn these on and off, you just touch the eyeball. There's an eyeball there, which is really the left hand side. If you click this other one, that's a lock. It locks that image. There it is. Um, but anyway, just whatever color I want to change it to, I hit the left hand little square box that pops up here, and I can change the color to whatever I want because I've already put them in there. Now, since I got a test over here, this was to show you how this works. So I created a layer, I called it test, and now I want a texture to put in it to change it and make that shirt look more cool or whatever. And I don't really know what I want to put in it. I don't think I want that. There's flowers. You have a flower top. What would that look? No. Or you can go here and you can have paisley top. Yay! I don't know. Uh, there you go. Wood grain. Yeah. It's got to be something better than that. I know there is. I got some other colors in here. See what is that? Oh, that's a little dark. That's a lot dark, actually. I have other colors too that'll do that. Ooh. Yuck. I don't like that idea. I need to repurpose that image. Make it a 512 or a little bigger. Ooh, here you go. Plastic. Yeah, plastic blue. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just dragging textures to show y'all how this works. And like I said, it really doesn't matter. I used to use Paint Shop Pro a long, long time ago, and it works real good for doing this. Paper, yay! Um, so, as I said, being able to change these images and stuff like that, it's all about dropping a texture in there, and then a color if you want to. You can go to the color wheel. You can leave this white. Go to the color wheel at like the colors that were already embedded in this PSD. It just add a color at the color wheel. Drag it over there and drop it. And like I said, don't forget to hit your mode. your mode will change it however you want, to whatever, saturation, hue, color values, divide, difference. You can do all kind of stuff in there. Some of that stuff I use, some of it I really don't play with too much, but it is what it is. This is just normal right now. I could change this completely, a grain merge, and if I do that, now you can actually see this the stream of the denim in it. You can actually see the lines of the denim that's in it, or whatever texture you use could be that way. Anyway, that was the object of the game. That was the object of getting that. I should already have, if I'm not mistaken. Go there, go there. Oh, okay. Well, I was already there. Uh, yeah, these are the ones that came with the PSD. Those are. So I haven't saved. Uh, I haven't saved any with the textures on yet because I haven't decided to upload them. But those are already made. Uh, but that's essentially that's really how you just how you add textures or uh, textures to your mesh or layers or whatever it is you're working with. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, whatever you're working with. Uh, that's kind of neat. I'd need to trim it down some where it would look like it actually fits that. Uh, but that's the other thing about these is you can scale these. You can scale these down um, to fit the mesh the way you want it to. Get right in the middle. Alright, hold on a minute. Um, Let me put a soft texture in there with it. And do that one again. And move it. Of course, I'd need to measure this up real good and make sure it's all even and square and what have you. But I wouldn't leave that square either. I'd probably trim it off and let it be round. Crop into it and let it be round. Uh, but yeah, I mean, you can do that too. Making t-shirts is kind of neat. So what I would do though is if I was going to keep this, if I were, if I was going to keep that, I would what is that? Okay, yeah, it's just regular layer. Okay, but if I was going to keep this and this one here, I would go to File and I would export as, um, and I would go to, ouch, go here to my clothing folder, down to this one, hit tops, and create a folder because I don't have it anyway. So I just call it sports. I'd just say sportswear. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what it's called anyway. Go to sportswear and name this top. What am I going to name this top? Let me move it down again. Camo. Okay. Let's say camo. Just say camo red for now. Top. Yeah, top. Forgot. That's a shirt. And say export as a PNG. Alright. Now, open. Now, if I was gonna go into Second Life right now, I would go and I would go to the build menu and upload inside Second Life, and I would click this file, which is in my Crazy Critter Tops Sportswear folder. I would click that and say open, and it would upload. It would upload that texture into Second Life. Then that's when a whole nother video has to happen, because that's where we have to take this texture and put it on the mesh. So if you guys give me a little while, I will take you over there and we will do that. Anyway, you guys have fun, chill, party hardy, and I'll see you in just a little bit.